This is a journey.
Spit in my neighbor's ear. My words are heaven sent.
What is spoken word poetry? Spoken word poetry is poetry that is written on a page but performed for an audience. Because it is performed, this poetry tends to demonstrate a heavy use of rhythm, improvisation, free association, rhymes, rich poetic phrases, wordplay, and slang. It is more aggressive and in your face than more traditional forms of poetry. What should you keep in mind when writing a spoken word poem? Use concrete language. Use words and phrases that project on the minds of the listeners with vivid images, sounds, actions, and other sensations. If your poem is rich with imagery, your listeners will see, smell, and taste what you're telling them. Repetition. Repetition is a simple but powerful poetic device. Sometimes just the repetition of a key phrase or image with extensions of image and thought for each repetition can help a writer generate exciting poems. Rhyme. Rhyming can enrich your poems and performance if used with skill, surprise, and moderation. Attitude. No attitude, no poem. Feelings and opinions are the stuff poetry is made of. Each poet has a unique perspective and view of the world that no one else has. It is important that a spoken word poem embodies the courage necessary to share oneself with the rest of the world. Persona. Spoken word poetry allows you to be anyone you want to be. You can write a poem in the voice of someone or something other than yourself, or with a personality trait that is different from your own. The performance. Remember, spoken word poems are written to be performed. After your poem is written, practice performing the poem with the elements of good stage presence in mind. Stand up straight, use good posture, shoulders back, chin up, head held high. It's your work, be proud of it. Eye contact. Don't stare at the floor or hide behind whatever it is that you're reading from, whether it's a book or a piece of paper. From time to time, look into the eyes of the different people in the audience to hold their attention. Projection. Speak loudly and clearly so that your voice can be heard. Enunciation. Don't mumble. Speak clearly and distinctly so the audience can understand what you are saying. And facial expressions. Smile if you're reading something happy. Don't smile if you are reading something serious. Use the appropriate facial expressions for the various emotions expressed in your poem. Gestures. Use hand motions and body movements to emphasize different elements of your performance. However, don't rock back and forth or wave your hands about carelessly, or the audience will become distracted. Memorization. Though not necessary, it is a good idea to attempt to memorize your poem. That way, your audience can focus on you and your performance instead of the rattling of the paper in front of you. Above all else, have fun with it. If you're not enjoying it, don't expect your audience to.
Which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new value.